Hello again. In the previous lesson, I taught you how to sketch your own mushroom soup, which was probably toxic. Get excited because in this series, I'll show you how to take it from here to this with a little help of some ethical AI tricks. Everyone's favorite topic, I know. Okay, first of all, let's get this out of the way. If you are a borderline anti-AI dude or an AI bro fanatic, then don't bother watching this series. You still have to do the work, so we be clear. Also, full disclosure, this lesson will likely span couple of parts. Needless to say, it's not a quick nor a TLDR tutorial, but rest assured the results are incredibly rewarding. I'll do my best to keep you engaged and minimize cliffhangers along the way. I know you are busy, so I'll keep it as brief and simple as possible. And of course, if you want to learn more about the nitty-gritty of the drawing process, I'm working on a concept art course. Feel free to follow my socials when it's out. With that out of the way, and if you're still with me, let's get to business. First, I'm going to export one of these mushroom LEDs to Krita. I'm going to pick this iteration. Links in the description box if you forgot what an iteration is. Feel free to pick whatever you like and follow along with. Click here to begin cropping. Come here when you're done and click export. Select PNG, make sure it's transparent, otherwise this yellow background will be included and you don't want that. And for some reason I ended up with a background, so what I did is I restarted my PC and it worked. I'm not sure if this was a glitch or a bug, but if this happens to you, I believe this is the solution that's going to solve your problem. Hopping over to Krita, I created a new document. Picked A3 preset, making sure I am in landscape, not portrait, unless you want to draw a character in full portrait mode, and just drag the sketch into Krita and hit new layer. Renamed my imported layer to sketch, and unfortunately it's too small, so I'm going to hit Ctrl+T to activate transform, scale it about, hit enter to confirm. And unfortunately, as a result of the scale up, it looks pretty washed out. To fix it, I went to layer styles, turn on stroke, change the position to center, adjust the stroke size and the opacity, and to reduce legs, I'm going to apply the layer style by hitting insert to add an empty layer just above it. Smash Ctrl E to merge it down. Next, to keep it nice and tidy, I added a group layer called color, placed a stem layer and a cap layer inside it. You can think of a group layer as a folder. And here are reference images I managed to collect for color inspiration because I needed some guidance for my coloring choices. Some from ArtStation, Pinterest, some from Sketchfab, rest from Civet AI. Basically, it's a stable diffusion based generative AI related website. Very handy if you can't be bothered spending time or credits generating stuff. You can search for existing ones that people already did. In this case, I just typed mushroom and these were very interesting ones. I really like this one. Pretty simple, yet good visuals, while not crazy fancy, I believe. I wasn't sure about the rounded borders between the gill and the cap though, since it didn't quite make sense compared with typical mushrooms. It's a bit too big perhaps, but it kinda reminded me of a Miyudaki from One Piece, presumably the deadliest mushroom in the One Piece world. So I looked it up and there's quite some element of resemblance. With these factors in mind, I think I'm gonna go for a mix of these two, maybe a bit of this and this, we will see. Without further ado, starting with the mushroom's cap, I will use the Bezier curve selection tool to outline it roughly. Then I will fill it with a blend of purple to violet using any solid brush such as basic 5 size. Hotkey for instant fill is Shift plus Backspace. Similarly, I'm going to select and fill the stem with a suitable color using the same Bezier curve selection and a solid brush. And since the top part of the stem layer is hidden by the cap because its stem layer is right beneath the cap layer, I do not need to worry about my selection nor the color for the upper part. And this time I'm going to click my pen stylus, which is mapped to the right mouse button, to bring up Krita's pop-up palette. Very convenient if you want to work in full canvas mode without having to exit to reach out to the regular color wheel. It's not going to be as comprehensive as the full menu, however, that is its disadvantage, but it's still extremely useful. And from there I'm experimenting with different colors, and I think something grayish to white will do. I encourage you to spend some time experimenting with your own color combo and have fun. And done. I will hit Ctrl plus Shift plus A to deselect. This is very important. And I believe the base color is in place. Doesn't look too exciting, I know. Spending that time to decide on a flat color scheme might not be that fun. But trust me, you don't want to build a house without a strong foundation. Otherwise, it's going to crumble. And a good color base, CB for short, is one of those, so don't sleep on that. Thanks for watching. In the next lesson, I will show you how to do the shading and the highlights, the holy grail of a badass drawing. Thanks for watching. If you found this lesson valuable, smash the like button to help me with the algorithm. See you in the next video.